to 8,000.
Corey.
Man, time just flies by when I just don't think. Really, Corey? What? Sometimes I just don't know about you. Anyways,
let's pause it. Head to the room. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning. First wake up, now go to bed. 7 in the morning. Great. Another that, the fucking foundation. Man, I wish I can travel to other dimensions. Hell yeah, it would be good for once. Like, I could easily go on a vacation if I want. But I can't travel to another dimension. And if I want to go to the dimension, other dimensions, I would need that other SCP help. But I don't want to lose him. Me and him, we are the same. He hates the human race. I hate the human race. He is the original destroyer of worlds, while my dad is a copycat. But enough is enough. Let's press play, smuggle joint
to see if I can draw it out.
for the day.
This cold wind. It reminds me.
Of what?
SCP-990 once told me of cold winds approaching. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
Hey, Corey, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes, this hair is all natural.
That's not what I was going to ask. What do you think of Lara?
Well, she's really important to the team. She's invaluable. Why?
I don't know. I thought I saw something between you two.
Like romantically?
Yeah.
Oh. Well then, never really thought about her like that.
Hold that thought. Where's Hooper?
Good question.
Hooper!
Shush, you're gonna cause an avalanche.
Crap, you're right.
Wait, over there. I'm coming, buddy! What's happening? The SCP had you. I'm so cold. Whoa. I feel nice. Almost warm.
Corey, snap out of it!
What? Wait. Hey! You're the SCP we need to capture. Not so fast. Ugh. That was close.
Too close. We need to get off this mountain before it returns.
Right. Maybe we could get a helicopter up here.
Already on its way. Lara? You've been listening to us? Maybe. You and I are going to have a talk when I get back to base.
Oh man, does this hot tub feel good? Hooper? Yeah, you don't mind if I join you, do you? No, it's just... Well, Hooper, you still have your helmet on. You're not thinking tactically, Corey. You gotta be ready at all times. I guess. I'd rather be caught with my pants down than my helmet off. Right. Triana?
You don't mind me, right?
Well, no, I guess more the merrier.
Oh, in that case, come on in, Laura.
Huh.
Everything tech and the internet. Kogan Internet.
Let's have another join.
Hey, Doc. Corey, where have you been? What do you mean? You've been absent from our last 2 meetings. You're falling behind in your studies. I've been busy. I've had a lot of high-profile missions. Maybe you've heard of them? Right. But that's no excuse. I think it is. Did you ever hear about my last mission? I literally climbed Mount Everest. I'm not impressed. What? Many agency members have done it. Yeah, but have you? Well, I don't get out of the lab much. Ha, that's what I thought. Moving on, I've got an SCP for you today. Always changing the subject. We don't have all day to argue with you, Corey. Okay, what do we have today? Let me show you. Come on, Bricky, I need your help today. Is SCP-1810. Look at its ears! Don't make fun of him. But those ears, he looks so goofy. Am I supposed to be afraid of this guy? Yes, he has unusually high strength and can pose a serious threat when aggravated. Well, he doesn't exactly look angry. That's because we put mild sedatives into his food. Why do you do that? Well, you see, SCP-1810 has a deep desire to protect children. And when he can't do that, he becomes agitated and depressed. Aw, so he's a good guy? Not exactly. He'll actually kidnap children because he thinks he's helping them. And then after, he'll commit crimes in order to provide for them. Well, at least his heart is in the right place. If you say so. What more can you tell me about him? Well, we found him in the 40s after residents in the French countryside started to report a creature kidnapping children and stealing from local farms. Ah, so he's a Frenchie. Yes and no. He does speak French, but from what we can gather, it isn't his native tongue. How so? Well, he speaks as though he were a child, indicating that he doesn't know the language very well. So where do you think he came from? I think he's some sort of interdimensional traveler that got stuck here. Interesting theory, Doc. What's your basis for this? Well, we interviewed a child who had lived with SCP-1810, and they told us that whenever it goes to a doorway, it will hold up a key. What does the key look like? We don't know. We could never find it. Well, that's weird. It even mentioned having children of its own. Thus, I think it's been trapped here. That key bit reminds me of SCP-860, the blue key. I haven't made that connection. What if that's its key? What if the dimension that SCP-860 leads to is this guy's home? That does sound reasonable. Can we test that out? Unfortunately, no. Why not? Professor Otis would be most displeased with us if we were to lose one SCP, let alone 2. But wouldn't it be good if he went back to where he belongs? The Foundation doesn't really take these sort of things into consideration.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yes, it is. Anyways, I'm going to demonstrate to you how SCP-1810 operates.
I don't exactly see any children around here.
Well, of course not. It would be highly unethical to use a child.
You're not going to force me to go in there, are you?
No, of course not. This is a job for Bricky. Well, go down there. We don't have all day.
Bonjour.
Let's pause it. Head to bed. Another day here. I can't wait until my dad, finally fucking says, hey, it's time to destroy the world. 7 the fucking morning. Another day at the fucking Foundation. Let's chill here. Push play.
Enfant,
Have a joint for the day.
tu es calor. Bien par là. Jose. I think you've put Bricky into a bad situation.
Bricky can handle himself. He's fine. I think.
Hey, Doc, I've got a question.
What is it, Corey?
Do you think Professor Otis doesn't like me?
I would say he hates you, actually.
I knew it.
That experiment with SCP-1499 was a sham.
What's that guy's deal?
I don't know, but he represents everything I don't like about the Foundation.
Veux-tu de la nourriture? Food. Je vais avoir de la nourriture.
And another thing, his hat is just stupid.
Oh, so stupid.
I would honestly love to see that man fired.
Mange. Je reviendrai. He's a menace to society.
And the world at large.
Doc?
I'm going to start a petition.
Doc.
Don't worry, you can sign it first.
No, Doc, look down.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, but it's someone else's problem, right?
No, since Professor Otis came here, he's forced the scientists to recontain anything that escapes their lab.
Now I really hate that guy.
Let's find SCP-1810 before he causes some real damage.
This brings me back to the good old days.
The good old days of the containment breach.
Yeah, fun times.
You had fun during the containment breach?
Well, I guess it was mostly because I was with 999.
Good point.
Halt!
Corey, I don't think that's going to work.
See, it worked.
It to Purdue?
What?
It to Purdue.
What is he saying, Doc?
He's asking if you are lost. He thinks you're a child.
Well, I do have a youthful beauty to me.
Lead him back to the containment room.
Come on, let me get unlost.
Oui, est-ce les colors?
Where's Bricky?
I don't know.
Bricky! There you are. I was so worried for you.
Ricky's all sad.
I'm sorry, Bricky. I won't use you in another experiment ever again.
You really mean that?
Yes, it's just inhumane to do it.
Well, that's good. I'll leave you two to make up. I've got a rumbly in my tummy that needs to be addressed.
I won't let anything bad happen to you. I promise.
There's no right way, no wrong way. Only your way. Anybody, anytime.
Diabetes? Nucleusona can help you manage your blood glucose levels and stay ahead of the curve.
It's kind of sad if you think about it.
I hardly ever do that.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, no, you don't. I double-checked. We do not have a lesson today.
It's not about that. They've just recaptured a bunch of SCPs.
Well, that's good news.
What's better is that most of these SCPs were thought lost in the giant containment breach.
Which I had nothing to do with.
Right. Anyways, there's someone I think you'll be very excited to see.
I'll be the judge of that. Oh my God! Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Well, mostly because I didn't want to hear that reaction.
Can I go in there?
Unfortunately, not yet. We still have to make sure there's no chance he's carrying a biological contaminant.
Like SCP-610.
Exactly.
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll see you soon.
Alpha Strike, please report to mission briefing. Alpha Strike, please report to mission briefing.
Well, that's me. I better go.
Good luck, Corey.
Thanks.
Took you long enough.
Hey, I came as fast as I could.
Police, SCP-354 has become exceedingly active.
In what way?
More entities are coming through than ever before.
So what is SCP-354?
It's a pool of blood in northern Canada that functions as a portal to another world. But I thought we weren't going to mess with it anymore.
The plan was to leave it alone in isolation and hope that it would enter dormancy. So far, that has not been the case.
So what's the mission?
You are to enter the pool and reach the other side. From there, you will explore as much of the other side as possible before detonating explosives in order to close the portal.
Sounds risky.
Everything carries with it a certain amount of risk. You are Alpha Strike, and this should be an easy task.
You okay, sir? Here.
Well, this looks like the sub we're supposed to be using. Strange, though. There isn't anyone else here.
that would be because they keep the site at a minimal occupancy after the last breach.
Wow, you're like an expert on this place.
No, I just read the mission files, like we're all supposed to do.
Right. So you're coming on the mission with us?
I wouldn't be here otherwise. I'm supposed to stay with the sub and maintain contact between you guys and base.
We better get going. We're burning daylight.
Let's go.
Wait, Lara's driving?
You got a problem with that?
No, I just hope you know how to handle this thing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
This is almost gross.
No, it is gross. Set up perimeter, Hooper. Make sure nothing's out there. Corey, set up base camp. Lara, report back to base that we've arrived.
Yes, ma'am. Camp's all set, sir.
Strange. It's been hours since we've gotten here, but it doesn't seem like time has advanced at all.
I bet if we get a good night's rest, we'll wake up to a bright, sunny day.
We can only hope so.
I'll take first watch. Y'all get some rest now. Corey!
What's happening?
A tree fell on Corey's tent.
Corey!
What's going on?
Corey? Oh, there you are.
I was so worried.
Is that my tent?
Where were you?
I went to the bathroom. You have a problem with that?
Well, yeah, you're supposed to check in with the watch.
Wait a second. How did the tree even fall down?
Good question.
Hooper, get some sleep. I'll keep watch. All right, Lara. We'll be checking in with you as frequently as possible. If things go wrong, don't be afraid to leave us here. Yes, ma'am. Let's fall out.
Wait, before we leave, am I the only one noticing this red sun here?
No, you're not. Can we go now?
Well, yeah, I guess.
You'd seriously be okay with Lara leaving us behind?
I'd rather someone make it back than no one at all.
I don't know about that.
Just shut up and keep moving.
You're sounding like your old self, I see. Well, at least this place is somewhat like Earth.
Yeah, except for the fact that it's been a day for like 24 hours.
Has it really been that long?
Guys, keep the chatter down and watch out for anything.
Anything?
Pause it. Head inside the crib. My cell. Head to bed. It's another day here. Great. It's another fucking day here. Great. It's another day here. press play. Have a joyful day.
Looks like someone was already here.
Lara, come in.
I'm here, LT.
To your knowledge, has there been any other Foundation exploration before us?
Not to my knowledge, but there was a section of the file marked top secret.
That's just like Command to send us out here without proper information.
Just like Command. We're like Otis and Flooper. They've been sending us on suicide missions for weeks now.
You know, you really can't prove that, so you best not say it again.
Contact!
What's happening, LT?
We're being attacked by some sort of reptilian monster.
According to the file, Omega 7 was able to use flashbangs in order to disorientate and subdue the creature.
I hope you're right.
Huh? What happened?
We're leaving.
The explosives are planted, LT.
Good, let's get out of here.
But no, really, what happened?
Huh.
Don't just get health insurance. Get health first with NIB.
Thank you to Amino for sponsoring this.
Today was another long day. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Crazy monsters, killer demons. What's next? Good night, Moon.
I'm back.
How did the mission go?
Pretty successful. We managed to close the portal and save the world.
I don't know if you really saved the world, but okay, good to hear.
So, where is he?
Wait a minute, Corey.
Can't hurt him like this.
No. You will follow my orders.
Now explain what's going on, slowly.
General Flooper passed away. Otis is in charge now, and he's labeled Corey as an SCP.
How could he do that?
He's the acting facility director. He can do whatever he wants.
I knew there was something strange about that guy.
What do you mean?
I always got this feeling something fishy was going on with Corey, but I never would have thought he'd turn out to be an SCP.
Corey is hardly an SCP. He's just got that face of his.
Well, if Professor Otis thinks that he could be a potential threat, then there's not much we can do.
There's always something we can do.
Don't do anything drastic now. You don't want to get on the Foundation's bad side.
Right. I think I'm going to cancel our training exercise for today.
Good. I could use some rest.
Yeah, me too.
What is with that guy?
He's very loyal to the Foundation.
What a sheeple.
What are we gonna do about Corey?
He's going to be experimented on tomorrow morning.
Then we have to act fast, before they know what hits them. So, what's the plan?
Don't worry, Bricky. If they try to come dismantle you, I'll hit them with a yeah! And sure!
You're late.
LT! I'm so glad to see you. Things aren't going so well.
I can see that.
You know that the Foundation won't tolerate this.
Never mind that. Let's get out of here before... Let's go!
That means you too, Bricky. Wait, there's someone else here.
Who?
Well, hello there, Fraulein.
Professor.
Now, how are we gonna get out of here?
We're going to have to commandeer a helicopter. Orders now?
Yeah, I guess I am. So what are you going to do? There's one more person that needs rescuing. Nine. I missed you too, boy.
Sorry to break up this little reunion, but you need to be put back where you belong.
Where I
You in. It's my duty.
The Foundation or Otis? Otis is a liar. He's behind all of the recent breaches.
You can't prove that.
You're right. I can't. But who are you gonna trust? Me? Or some Australian?
Get back in the cell, Corey, or I'll be forced to shoot.
You do that? After everything we've been through?
Only if I have to. We're all expendable. It's part of the job.
I'm going.
I can't let you leave.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry, Hoop.
Corey. I'm so glad you're okay.
We're getting out of here.
How?
We've got a helicopter. We need to leave, now.
But Corey, the base's defenses will just shoot you down.
This base has defenses?
I can shut them down from here, but I'll have to stay behind.
There's gotta be another way then.
There's no time for a different way.
But if you stay, they'll... There's no time. Get in.
They've hijacked the helicopter. Well, blow it out of the sky. Prepare the fire. Fire! Nothing's happening. The defenses have been shut down, sir. Darn it.
Huh.
Storage King has hassle-free storage solutions. Storage King, the kings of storage, moving and more.
Boss is sent.
The new parfum.
To him.
And for her.
How do I look? Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I don't know, Corey. You look a little dorky.
You're the dork. Doc, how do I look?
Like a dork.
Oh.
I still don't know if we can trust these people.
The Serpent's Hand. They've been gracious enough to protect us from the Foundation.
Yeah, it's not like anyone else is gonna do that for us.
I know, but it's like we traded one shady secret society for another. Who really knows what their agenda is?
Well, they don't like hurting SCPs, and that's good enough for me.
I will reserve my judgment until they prove themselves.
Well, hello, everyone.
Who are you?
Oh, right. My new body. I'm Dr. Bright.
But you looked like Uni before.
Don't you remember? This amulet gives me the ability to change bodies. The Foundation knew my face, so it was time for a change.
That's pretty clever.
You must be Dr. Patience. I've admired your work from afar.
Really? I didn't know I was that well known.
Well, not every scientist in the Foundation works diligently to uphold SCP's dignity.
I do my best.
So, what do we have to do exactly? You told us to report for training, but what sort of training?
Yeah, we're kind of already experts in combat, and I know a thing or two about SCPs.
This is a training program, unique to the Serpent's Hand. You guys should follow me.
Are we going to a containment room?
Containment room? There's no such thing here. Welcome to your lesson in empathy.
Empathy?
Yes, you are here to learn how to empathize with an SCP.
Psh, I could do that.
Maybe, but we like to make sure that everyone undergoes the same training, no matter what.
So what do we have to do exactly?
You will have to cohabitate and take care of an SCP for 24 hours.
Sweet, so I get to hang out with 999?
Not so fast, Corey. We all know you can empathize with 999. You have been assigned to SCP-367.
Ow.
I guess I won't be with Bricky?
Bricky's actually going to be checking up on all of you. He's my little helper for this lesson.
And what about me?
Let's pause it. Head to bed. It's another day here at the Foundation. In the morning, I could escape, but what's the point in that? They will find me again and put me back in here. So, there's no way in hell I would escape. The only way if I would escape, I would have to ask my no. I won't be living in the new universe. I'll be staying here. Okay, let's chill. Here, buddy. Smoke a blunt for the
You'll be
day.
getting SCP-1048.
Great, just what I always wanted, a psycho teddy bear. Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Just making notes of your response.
Awesome.
So wait, that leaves me with...
SCP-999, the Tickle Monster.
But it has been proven that prolonged exposure to its...
Forget that stuff, Doctor. Focus your energy on just caring for the SCP.
What?
No buts!
Is there anything we should, like, know about these guys?
Well, in the case of SCP-367, it is imperative you feed it every 2 hours. And with SCP-1048, just make sure it's not secretly building other versions of itself.
Yeah, there's no possible way this could go wrong.
Now, Specialist Lara Crumb, you were working with Alpha Strike before their